Wuxi Huaka Machine Equipment Company Limited is located in Wuxi City of Jiangsu Province. We are close to Shanghai City. Our company enjoys very advantageous geographical conditions and convenient transportations. We are a high-tech enterprise specialized in research, development, and manufacture of aerial working platform. Our company is the manufacturing basis for exporting platform in China. We are one of the largest platform manufacturers in China. Our yearly yield is about 4,000 sets. The platform manufactured by our company has complete series, including ZLP 150, ZLP 200, ZLP 300, ZLP 500, ZLP 630, ZLP 800, and ZLP 1000. Industrial power voltage, single-phase 220 volt, three-phase 220 volt, 380 volt, 415 volt, and so on. Our products include platform exclusively for installing high-rise elevator wells and for inspecting the safety and explosive proofness of barns and coal mines. They are used for going up and down of tower crane drivers of high-rise buildings and for welding and decorations of the shipbuilding industry. Also, they are applied for maintenance and service of the chimneys and boilers in large tank power plants and for maintenance and decorations of dams and bridges, 32 meters maximum. Meanwhile, they are used for decorations of outer walls, such as plastering, heat preservation, doping, and the wall installation, cleaning, and marble dry hanging. With innovative technology, advanced manufacturing equipments, complete inspection methods, and first-class professional management team, our company sincerely offers you with high-quality products and considerate after-sales services. The products are very popular throughout China and more than 30 countries and regions, including Southeast Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, and the Middle East, etc., within which 40% were exported abroad. We always believe that development is the cardinal principle. Our company insists on winning markets through innovation, seeking survival through quality, and pursuing development with honesty. We consistently take science and technology as a means, vigorously implement the management objectives of quality first, credit paramount, and customer foremost, and sincerely receive funds and users from all walks of life, both at home and abroad. It is the permanent pursuit and commitment of Huaka people to provide satisfactory products for customers, and we are ready to join in hands with you to commonly create a better future. 1. The preparation before installation. 1. Prior to installation, please check up the numbers of parts as shown in the packing list. Check the condition of each and all the parts and components. Put steel wire rope, cable, front support, rear support, front Tommy bar, and rear Tommy bar. Please pay attention to that front Tommy bar is opening, rear Tommy bar is closing. Upper column, front beam, middle, rear beam, reinforcing wire rope, front overall lagging, middle overall lagging, rear overall lagging, balance weight to the building roof. Bottom plate, hoist mounting frame, hoist, safety lock, electronic control box on the ground. 2. The installation of suspended platform needs 2 persons. Suspension mechanism needs 2 to 3 persons. The 2 parts installation can be done at the same time. If you haven't enough persons for the installation, you can install suspension mechanism firstly and then install suspended platform. You have to examine the building roof whether it is suitable for installation requirements before installing suspension mechanism. Two, installation. 1. Installation of suspension mechanism. Suspended mechanism, which is mounted on top of the building working face, is a steel structure support for bearing suspended platform and rated capacity through wire ropes. Refer to figure as follow. Each suspended access equipment take 2 sets of suspension mechanism, ZLP 630 and ZLP 800. The force applied by the suspension mechanism on the building or supporting structure shall meet relevant loading requirements of building structure. One, front beam. 2, front support. 3, front Tommy bar. 4, middle beam. 5, rear beam. 6, connecting sleeve. 7, rear support. 8, balance weight. 9, upper column. 10, reinforcing wire rope. 11, rigging screw. 1. Suspended mechanism consists of front beam, mid beam, rear beam, front support, rear support, upper column, balance weight, reinforcing wire rope, front Tommy bar and rear Tommy bar, with adjustable mid-beam set in the front beam and the rear beam. Height of the front rear beam is also adjustable within 1,150 to 1,180 millimeters. Two, configuration of the suspended mechanism should accord with the following formula. K equals the sum of G and B over the sum of F and A if it is greater than or equal to 2, in which K is the factor of safety against overturning, G is the total quality of balance weight, rear Tommy bar, and rear support, in kilograms. F is the total quality of suspended platform, hoists electrical system, wire ropes, rated capacity, and wind pressure, in kilograms. Suspended mechanism is generally installed on the top of the building. Sling the sub-assemblies, accessories, and wire ropes on the building top and make installation on the selected location. One, installation sequence. Refer to below info. Adjustable support. Front support. Adjustable support height adjustment. Front beam. Mid beam. Adjustable support. Ear support. Adjustable support height adjustment. Rear beam. Distant adjustment of front and rear supports. Upper column. Reinforcing wire ropes. Rigging screw sub-assemblies. Intensive wire ropes tensioning. Wire ropes. Suspended mechanism location. Overhanging wire ropes. Balance weight. 1. Put all the parts of suspension mechanism to the building roof. Measure the length of building and the height of parapet and write down the detailed data. 2. Insert the front Tommy bar into front support. Adjust the height of front Tommy bar and make sure the top of front Tommy bar is higher 30 centimeters than the height of parapet. Fix the bolts of front support and front Tommy bar. Use the same way to fix the rear support and rear Tommy bar. The height of rear Tommy bar is lower 5 to 10 centimeters than front Tommy bar. 3. Lead the front beam through front Tommy bar and then insert middle beam into front beam. Lead ream beam through rear Tommy bar. Insert middle beam into rear beam. 4. Lead the wire rope around the hanger plate. Tighten the rope clamps and fasten the nuts. Clamps for clamping the wire rope should be not less than 3, with their U openings in the off side of rear end of the wire rope and all in the same direction. The distance for each clamps is about 10 centimeters. Fasten the clamps one by one from the suspended point and make the wire rope to arch slightly between the last clamp and its anterior one. Refer to below figure 4. Fasten the clamp screws until wire rope is flattened to 1/2 to 1/3 in diameter. Five. Put the hanger plate on the top of front beam and install the overlagging, and then mount the bolts of front beam and hanger plate. Tighten the nuts of hanger plate. Insert the safety pin into the hole of hanger plate and fix it rightly. 6. Put the front support to right position according to the building requirements. Adjust the distance of front beam and front support. Please see below table. Attention! When the front beam exceeds the rated overhang, please make reliable reinforcements and reduce the rated capacity. Inserts the upper column into front Tommy bar and tie the bolts. Fasten the nuts. 7. Adjust the distance of front support and rear support to 4.6 meters. Install the nuts of front beam and middle beam and fasten it. Under the condition permission, adjust the distance between the front support and rear support to its maximum if possible. 8. Use the same way to mount the overall lagging wire rope. Mount rear overall lagging on the top of rear support, insert bolts, and fasten the nuts. 9. Overpass the mounted reinforcing wire ropes from front overall lagging through upper column pulley firstly and then pulley of rear overall lagging. Mount middle overall lagging into rear beam. Fix the reinforcing wire rope end into middle overall lagging by rigging screw. Use the rigging screw to tension the reinforcing wire rope. 11. When hanging wire rope, place it on the floor freely. Reel off the rope head carefully and slip it down slowly along the wall space instead of throwing it down in the reel. The superfluous wire rope should be coiled and tied up. 12. Use the same way to install another suspension mechanism. 13. Locate every suspension mechanism according to the length of building. 14. Adjust the distance of two suspension mechanisms supports so that the distance of front beam overhang ends is 20 to 30 centimeters longer than the length of working platform. 15. The quantity of the balance weight, 25 kilograms per unit, loaded should be confirmed according to the front beam overhang, distance between the front support and rear support, and suspended capacity. Refer to the following. ZLP 630 Loaded Balance Weight Reference List. ZLP 800 Load Balance Weight Reference List. Two, installation, adjustment, and notice. 1. Locate the equipment on the horizontal surface. Underlay boards under casters for leveling when in inclined plane, and fix the casters of the front and rear supports with chucks. Underlay planks 2.5 to 3 centimeters under the front and rear supports to prevent pressure on the waterproof insulating layer if necessary. 2. Adjust the height of the support to make the underside of the front beam a bit hither than the parapet or other obstructions. Underlay boards between the underside of the front beam and parapet to immobilize the suspended mechanism after its location if possible. 3. Outrigger of the beam is adjustable, 0.5 to 1.3 meters for ZLP 630, 0.5 to 1.5 meters for ZLP 800 type. Make reliable reinforcement and reduce the rated capacity when out of the range and it is not allowed to use before the conformation of relevant department. 4. Adjust the distance between the two supports to make the distance between the two outriggers 3 to 5 centimeters shorter than the length of the suspended platform. 5. When tensioning the reinforcing wire rope, warp upward the front beam 3 to 5 centimeters to produce pre-stressing force and raise its height. 6. Clamps for clamping the wire rope should be not less than 3, with their U openings in the offside of rear end of the wire rope and all in the same direction. Fasten the clamps one by one from the suspended point and make the wire rope to arch slightly between the last clamp and its anterior one. Fasten the clamp screws until the wire rope is flattened to 1/2 to 1/3 in diameter. 7. After the suspended support was fixed, put front support and rear support on the board to protect the waterproof layer of the roof. 2. Installation of suspended platform. Suspended platform should be installed on a safe surface by the wall, which is below the point of suspended mechanism. 1. Installation process. Rear rail, rear rail, rear rail, hoist mounting frame, bottom plate, bottom plate, bottom plate, hoist mounting frame, front rail, front rail, front rail. Installation steps. 1. Take platform length 6 meters, 2 meters plus 2 meters plus 2 meters, as for an example. Two, choose an even ground. Use some balance weights with height about 15 to 20 centimeters under bottom plate for convenience. And then mount rear rail and front rail vertically to the side frame of bottom plate. Make sure the front rail side is close to the wall. Connect the bottom plate with rails using bolts M8 by 70. Three, install the second and third sections platforms in the same way. Move the first and second sections platforms to the same horizontal level. Connect the two sections platforms by bolts. And then connect the second and third sections with the same method. 4. Two-person stands at each side of platform. Lift the platform and put it into the hoist mounting frame. Then, tighten bottom plate rails to the mounting frame with screw bolts. Mount the rest mounting frame with the same method. Pin-mounted suspended platform. 1. Preparation before installation. 1. Check packages. Make sure it contains every items in the listed parts items. 2. Check and make sure there is no damage of the parts package. Then take out every part. 3. Take out all parts and accessories from the parts box. Check the quantity and quality. Arrange them in type and number for later usage. 4. Put the packaging material into empty boxes and dispose them properly to avoid pollution to the environment. 2. Install platform. 1. Two-person take out bottom plate of platform and put it on the ground. Then hold the bottom plate, another person cohere, and insert one rail into the bottom plate. Insert another rail in the same way. Adjust the cohere position to make sure both bottom plate and rails aligned in order. And press the bottom plate so that it is fully inserted into the notches. Two, one person support the bottom plate and rail with hands. The other person take out two connection pins, dismount the screw cap, insert the pin into screw hole of bottom plate and rail, then through bottom plate to the screw hole of the other bottom plate and rail. Tighten screw cap with spanner. Loose is not permitted. Then fix with uncork pins. Open the ends with grip and fix properly. Install the other sheet connection pin in the same way. Three, install second and third basic section in the same method. The platform can work with one section, 2 or 3 sections. The total platform length can be 6 meters, 7.5 meters, or 8 meters and can be adjusted according to the requirement. 4. Take out the connection pins of rail and rail. Put right quantity according to each position. 3. Installation of hoist mounting frame and the middle joint. 1. 2-person put the hoist mounting frame. It needs another 3 persons help. 1 supports hoist mounting frame. Another 2-person put up suspended platform and place it to the notches under hoist mounting frame, and then insert the pins into hole between rail and hoist mounting frame. 2. 2-person put up the joint of the first basic section and the second basic section. 3. 2-person put up the platform and place it to notches under joint. Insert the pins into platform and joint. 4. Follow above method to connect the second section and third section platform. 5. 1 person puts up the platform when connect to the first section and second section platform and then insert the pins. 6. Use the same way to connect the third section platform. 7. Install the second hoist mounting frame. 8. The following step is the installation for hoists. 4. Installation of hoist, safety lock, and jack box, and the other parts are same with common suspended platform. 2. Installation adjustment and notice. 1. Install in the even terrace. 2. Put each joint of basic sections in order. The whole platform frame should be straight without obvious twist after be-screwed. 3. The safety lock rack should face to exterior platform when install hoist mounting frames. 4. Fasten all connecting bolts. 3. Installation of safety lock and hoist. Safety locks and hoists are respectively installed on the safety lock racks and the hoist supports of the 2 hoist mounting frames. The idler wheel of the swinging arm should face to the interior platform when the safety lock is installed. Hoist is installed in the suspended platform, so it should be moved in the platform first. Then aim the rectangle groove on the back of the hoist at the hoist bearing. Insert the wrist and lock the locking pin. Fix the hoist on the guardrail of the hoist mounting frames with 2 connecting bolts. Hoist can be installed when the power is switched on as well. In this way, you should first put the suspended rope into the hoist outside the suspended platform. Then press the up button to lift the hoist into the suspended platform for installation. Make sure to empty rope outlet and pull the rope out carefully by hand when it appears on the rope outlet to prevent the rope head being damaged. 4. Installation of travel switch. 1. Take away the spare nut on the upper of safety lock. 2. Make the 2 holes of travel switch aim at the 2 fixed bolts of safety lock panel. Tighten the screws. 5. Installation of jack box. Jack box is installed on the rear rail in mid-suspended platform. And fixed by 2 joint hinges with its panel facing interior platform. After the jack box is fixed, as shown in Figure 7 as follow, insert the plugs of the power cable, motor cable, and joist switch cable into the stock in the bottom of the jack box, respectively. You should aim at the pin position and push them evenly to prevent any damage. Six, power examination. Careful examination should be made before and after the power is switched on. Don't start up or adjust the equipment until all requirements are conformed. 1. Examination and requirements before power on. 1. Make sure 380 volt 3-phase grounding power is supplied. Take 308 volt 50 Hz, for example. The power cable terminal is fixed reliably and the plug doesn't bear the cable weight directly. 2. Make sure the suspended mechanism is properly installed, stably emplaced, and reliably fixed. Be sure the connecting bolts are fastened tightly, the balance weights are fixed reliably, and meet relevant requirements. 3. Make sure the bail sling in the wire rope joint is fixed properly and the nuts are fastened tightly. 4. Make sure the hanging wire ropes are apart without ring, twist, or flex. 5. Make sure the hoists, the safety locks, and the suspended platform are properly installed and reliably connected. The connecting bolts are fastened tightly and there is no deformation or rupture on the joints. 6. Make sure the connectors of the cables are connected properly and tightly and the safety lock is locked reliably. 7.